Was geht mit den Freunde? Und hier und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen The House in Fata Morgana Requiem for Innocence Let's Play. Ja, liebe Freunde, wir spielen heute die letzte der Subs-Episodes und gehen dann ins Main Game rein. Und das letzte ist Happily Ever After. Und ich würde sagen, ich hab Bock, wir haben Bock. Let's go. Let's go. Was?
Okay, ich hab Bock drauf, weil das soll so nach Episode 8, nein, nach Ending hab ich mal nicht. Das soll so gleich sein. Let's go.
Let's go, Freunde. A Tale Beyond the Happy End. Okay, jetzt wieder Login. Dann sind wieder jetzt 50 Texte. Ah, nee, mehr ist nicht. Ja, Wecker. Leave me now, Kira. Okay, let's go. No, going back to sleep today, Michael. Time, what's the time? What? 9? We're meeting at 10. Fuck. That was my second alarm, wasn't it? Out of bed now, no time to waste. How big of an oaf would I look if I were late because I slept in? Normally I have no problem waking up, but I had trouble falling asleep last night thanks to my nerves. What am I, a 5-year-old? Breakfast I can do without. I need to get dressed and cleaned up. Teeth brushed, check. Hairbrush, check. Buttons all lined up properly, check. Tag removed from my new shirt, check. Room, a disaster. I was planning to clean it when I got up this morning. That's fine too. It's not like I'm inviting her over. I shouldn't even be thinking about that on our first time out. Okay, all set. Here goes. Happily ever after. Their memories ingrained in my soul. Yeah, no? Were I to tell anyone, they might think I was mad. Or maybe that I had been reading too many new age self-help books. Or possibly even that I was a member of a shady cult. But in any event, it likely wouldn't give many people a good impression of me. In my memory of my past life, the soul was held in great regard and the church wielded nearly absolute power. But neither of those things were true of the present day. While people had more freedom, more choices and more opportunities than ever before, there were things they had lost, no longer accepted. That the soul was real. That miracles actually happened. That there was still so much about the world we didn't know, didn't understand. People these days were simply not inclined to accept such truths. But I wasn't particularly troubled by the fact that few were likely to believe me. Sorry, that's fresh. I didn't feel alone in my knowledge. Yes, I wasn't. Oh. Because on that fateful day we found each other again. She turned toward me, the very same Giselle from my memories. And just as I recognized her, she too knew exactly who I was. For the two of us have memories ingrained in our souls, and no longer did those memories serve as shackles. If I can keep up this pace, I should make it right on time. Thank goodness. Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't growl in front of her. I with their mom.
Mm.
In a turn of events that can only be described as miraculous, we were reunited after nearly 1,000 years. Crazy. It was the sort of dramatic moment you might see at the end of a movie or a novel. The point at which the story was finished and nothing more needed to be told. But our lives continued on past that moment. An uneventful, hardly noteworthy succession of days. Nothing particularly different from what you might find in any other random person you chose off the street. But it was that little fistful of happiness we had sought for so many years. We were just two ordinary people now. There's no drama or excitement in the tale that follows. Only a small slice of two regular lives. A slice of life.
Mm.
It had only been about a week since our reunion. And while I would have loved to grab Giselle by the hand and take her home with me right then and there, I couldn't simply uproot her from her own life. Both of us were busier than we had been in the Middle Ages, myself with work and her with university. So after that, we quickly caught each other up on our present life situations, exchanged contact information, and agreed to meet up the following week. I then walked her to the station. That was the end of that. A rather underwhelmingly mundane conclusion to such a dramatic, tearful reunion. Especially coming right after I had said, I want to spend my days with you, with that smile always at my side and nothing to get in our way. Though I suppose it shouldn't have come as any surprise that reality wasn't as simple as fairy tales. That means today would be our first... That meant today would be our first chance to spend any real quality time together. Hence the butterflies in my stomach having not gotten much sleep last night. By all accounts, I had no reason to be nervous. We knew each other better than perhaps two people ever should. But this was different. This was now. We weren't just in a new era, we'd been given entirely new lives. Not a second late. Am I here first? Thank goodness, I want to start off on the right foot here, and keeping her waiting is not the way to do that. But thankfully
Michael.
Ja, so gegenwärtiges Design, ne?
Ja.
Die hat so Maid-Haare, aber Style so wie Giselle eher.
Ja.
Did not make it here before.
Good morning.
Yo,
Mhm.
good morning, Giselle. Guck ihn dir an. The drip.
Are you feeling okay? You're red as a beet and you're breathing pretty heavily.
Never felt better.
Was der Gesicht sagt das?
Yeah. Well enough to do a little running, in fact.
You ran all the way here? There was no need to rush, haha.
I didn't want. I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Oh no, not at all.
Zwinker.
You're here right on time.
I suspected you might show up early, so I wanted to be here at least 5 minutes beforehand. Yeah.
I suppose I did show up a bit early.
When did you get here exactly?
About 5 minutes ago, I think.
Lüge. Now the truth, the smile.
9:30.
That's way too early.
I was just, I was so eager to see you again. I'm sorry. I let myself get a bit too excited, didn't I?
No, it's fine. I mean, I hardly slept for the same reason, so... Anyway, I'm sorry for making you wait so long.
No worries. I spent the extra time in the cafe right there, and I couldn't have been happier.
Happy about waiting?
Absolutely. You can see the station's entrance through the cafe's windows. And I was sitting there, giddily imagining you out there among the crowd, just looking for me. The 30 minutes went by before I even knew it.
Is that so?
Was that creepy?
No, not creepy at all, just... My heart may have skipped a beat.
Ah, and don't forget, I'm a pro when it comes to waiting. Ja, sie hat fast 1000 Jahre gewartet. Half an hour may as well be half a second. Bro, so, kein Mädchen wird auf dich warten und dann so, Clash of Clans, die, ne?
Ja.
Und dann Giselle.
Ja. Ran ist halt Real Life 20 Jahre.
Ja.
Das ist halt das Ding. Ja, eigentlich ist es nicht so crazy viel, wenn man so überlegt, in-game.
In-Story.
Ja, aber es fühlt sich halt nicht so an.
Es fühlt sich an, als wäre es dran 20 Jahre.
Jetzt ist ja bei One Piece auch so.
Half an hour may as well be half a second.
Kann man mir nicht sagen, dass die Crew zusammenkam und nur ein Jahr oder so verbracht hat.
Aber es ist auch die eine Quote von Honchan: Friendship isn't defined by how much time you spend together.
Ja, aber trotzdem. I'll still try and avoid keeping you waiting in the future. Aber ich meine zum Beispiel, Nico Robin hat mehr mit Revolutionsarmeen gechillt als mit Ruffy.
Aber nicht so deep. I'd appreciate that. So, what's the plan? You said you were going to choose where we went.
Ah, yeah. Today's schedule was all on me at my own request. For one, I wanted to show her I could be more proactive than in the past, and for two, I wanted her to just be able to enjoy the day without worrying about anything else. After all, this was our first date. Shall we start with the movie then?
Oh, I like that idea. I haven't been to the cinema in a while, but it's just not the same watching on a TV at home. Hey, I can't wait.
Okay, was schauen die für einen Film?
Es wäre cool, wenn man es...
Star Wars.
Ich überlege, welches Jahr ist es? 2000...
Ja, weiß. I was afraid it might come off. I was afraid it might come off as too safe, Vegeta seems fond of the idea. Thank you, whoever invented movie theaters.
Thanks.
And thank you, whoever wrote that dating manual. Lol. Hätte es von so die Reihe genommen.
So what are you going to see? Bitte sag den Titel.
Oh.
Oh?
What should we see? Also das hat sich nicht überlegt.
Nice.
Ah, fuck.
So you only decided on a movie and not a specific one, Michi? I thought you wanted to go because you had something in mind.
Sorry, I was so focused on figuring out where to take you. Tripped 2 steps out of the gate. Steht's gut?
The facial expressions. Oh, don't beat yourself up. It's fine. Finding something to see once you're there is fun too.
Außer da läuft nur Scheiße, Digga.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. We go to one of the bigger theaters. Something with a large selection.
So perfect.
Oh.
No, sorry. Michel, very, very silly question for you.
Yes.
Are you someone who gets popcorn at the theater?
Well, she was lying about how silly it was. That says my empty stomach appreciates her bringing up the subject of food.
Michel?
Right, not usually. I prefer to focus on the movie. Digga,
No way.
no Multitasking,
Ja,
Alter.
wie? Das ist ja.
Als ob man nicht das so nehmen kann.
Ja.
Michael, Loser. Skill Issue.
Ja.
Wie wir das hier.
Oh, really? I like to have a bag to munch on while I'm watching personally.
By all means. Ja, wie er schaut.
It's not going to bother you hearing me crunch in your ear?
Not particularly, no. If it were anyone else, then maybe. I'm in a popcorn mood today myself, so I get the bag as well. So als ob dann aber abgefuckt wird, wenn Leute so Popcorn essen im Kino. Anfällt das Hunger any longer.
Oh, alright. Then we get one salted and one sweetened.
Ja, süß ist immer besser. Merken.
Oh, the ticket counter's open. Have you decided what we're seeing?
Is there anything you'd like to see? I was thinking you could choose.
I want you to decide, Michel. I'm curious to see what kind of movie you pick.
I see. Well then.
Ist ja cool, wenn sie echt so den Titel sagen würden.
Ach so.
Genre.
Animated?
Animated?
Ja.
Immer naughty.
Ich frage mich, ob das dann entscheidet, wo wir hingehen, oder ob das jetzt nur so ein Joke ist, weißt du?
Ja, kann ich mir vorstellen, dass es so. Die sehr anders reagieren auf den Film oder so.
Ja,
Ich überleg grad, ja gut, auf beides hättest du so am meisten Bock und dann so können wir überlegen, was am meisten so für Giselle und Michael passt.
Ja, obviously Romance.
Ja.
Und Animated hätte ich am meisten Bock gekriegt. Ich bin gespannt, wie es aussehen würde.
Und wenn die es zeigen. Vielleicht zeigen sie nur ihre Reaction und das Kino ist da.
Ja. Ja,
Mm.
Romance.
Okay.
Wir können ja mal alle ausprobieren, wenn das so verschiedene Dinge sind. How about this one?
Oh, the poster, the title. Everything about it uses sappy romance. That was the last movie I would have expected you to pick, Michael, yeah. Irgendwie schon. Is this something you actually want to watch? You didn't just choose it for me, right?
I have no particular objections to this movie. Although I'm not especially interested in either.
Du hast ausgewählt, Michael. Oh, I know. You just want to see the lead actress naked.
I beg your pardon.
Ja, ich will ihre Reaction sehen, wenn da so die letzte Option ausgeht. I mean, it is a romance movie and that's an important part of romance.
Maybe so, but I don't appreciate you making it sound like I'm just a horny teenage boy.
Well, if that's not why you chose it, I'm stumped.
What kind of person does she think I am? I simply thought it would be more appropriate for a date than say a horror movie or a thriller. And crucially, it's the kind of movie I can only watch with you.
Ah, yeah. The audience does tend to be groups of women or couples. Women or couples. It would be pretty awkward going alone, huh?
That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah.
I was just concerned what happened set the mood. But whatever, I suppose.
Well, you can rest easy today, Michael. Now you get to be the guy everyone's jealous of, walking into a sappy chick flick with a pretty girl on your arm. You can stop cursing every couple you walk past now.
Why are you acting like I'm some kind of sad, lonely loser?
You sure look the part. Schau wie aussieht. Wie happy ist mit.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll go get the tickets. I won't be too long.
I am coming with you, and I'd at least like to pay for.
No, please allow me, if you would.
Oh, okay. I thank you. That was wonderful. Also, sie waren schon drin.
Naja.
I can't stop thinking about the ending when they finally got together. I cried all the way through the credits and then some. I'm impressed with how well you held yourself together, Michael. Ja, mich wahrscheinlich so ganz so.
Yeah, Michael had so that I will never cry again. Well, you know. I it wasn't so much a matter of me holding myself together, but it's me being so focused on her, I hardly paid attention to the movie. I spent the whole time thinking about how maybe I should try to hold her hand or something. That I have no idea what the movie was even about. And I didn't even manage to do that.
Was this review?
I'm hopeless.
Michel?
Oh yeah, right. Oh my god. It was a wonderful movie.
It was. So tell me, what was your favorite scene, Michel?
It's... What? What was yours?
The classic.
Yeah.
It's a tough choice, but I'd have to go with the part where the girl's about to fall into a pit of lava and the guy risks death to save her.
That's
not Sneepers.
Yeah, das ist so ein Troll.
Yeah.
Jetzt sagt er auch hier same. The movie was that. Wirklich das. With the power, that's my problem. Yeah, I agree. That part had me on the edge of my seat. Das hatte ich auch so.
Yeah. You don't remember a thing about the movie, do you, Michael?
Huh?
Why on earth would there be any lava pits? There's only so the sharpest tool in the shred. I swear you were distracted the whole time.
Sorry.
I was right, wasn't I? You don't like romance movies.
Achso, du gehst jetzt alle Filme durch.
Aber ich meine, der Film ist 2 Stunden, das sind 10 Stunden im Kino. I wanted you to pick something you would like, not force yourself to sit through something just for me.
It's not that I don't like them, just...
Next time we'll see something more to your tastes. Maybe a movie about a serial killer that targets couples.
Why do you think I have some kind of grudge against couples?
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you look the part.
Digga, immerhin.
Yeah.
I probably deserve that, but still.
Alright, so what's next on the agenda?
I was thinking we could go to a cafe nearby and relax. Maybe a park, the weather is quite nice.
Let's go to the park then. I brought lunch for us.
Oh, you did?
Does that mess up your plans?
Oh no, not at all. I'm thrilled. I love your cook.
Thank you. Hey. This will be the first time you've had. This will be the first time you've had it in a millennium, huh?
Not something you hear every day. Yeah, once in a blue moon vielleicht.
Ja, alle 50 Jahre. Oh, I just realized. Are you alright spending so much time outside? You're still sensitive to sunlight, aren't you? Sorry, I should have asked you sooner, but it completely slipped my mind.
Ah, don't worry, fine. A lot of progress has been made in the last thousands years. My doctor has me using special sunscreen, and I make sure to keep a pair of sunglasses on me at all times.
Die will ich gern sehen.
Huh?
Sunglasses. So ja, hat er Sunscreen gesagt?
He's keeping one on him all day.
Ah ne, Sunglasses. Ja, ich will die sehen.
Yeah, maybe. But it does still cause slight inconveniences. The difference between before is night and day.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to finally meet you. I like this spot.
There certainly are a lot of people here, though I suppose it is the weekend.
Looking out at the beautiful scenery, everyone just quietly enjoying themselves. Life's good, would you say? Look at them, you can even nap here.
The weather is great, so I can hardly blame them.
Hey, would you like to join the fun after we eat? My lab is yours for the napping.
What? I would love absolutely nothing more, but I don't want to answer too quickly and come off as clingy or creepy. Plus, I feel like it would be rude to sleep on our first date.
Das Nonchalant-Gimmick. Let's spread out the blanket and have lunch then, Joey. Weißt du noch, so Soccer und Arm so. Ja, du musst ja was zu tun, das weiß ich gar nicht da. Ja, wir sehen uns. Wow. Er ist 16, weißt du.
Das ist so geil.
I made an assortment of sandwiches.
You snooze, you lose. The gold colony. Avatar.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. The sandwiches were delicious.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. I'd love to make you something a little more hearty next time. You'll have to come over sometime.
I'd be happy to, but don't you live with your family?
Would that make it too awkward?
I wear my best suit and bring a gift.
That would just make it even more awkward. My mom and sister are relaxed, friendly girls.
Ja, die wurden auch hier reincarnated.
Yeah. Make yourself right at home.
And your father?
Wait. Heißt es, oder ist es nur so, warte mal, ist es so mit allen Leuten? Dann ist es auch so mit Michels Familie, meine ich. Didier und Georges. Und Antonin, den müssen wir wiederfinden. Ausschalten. Und Amy Torch. Obwohl, I guess es ist Reincarnation. Es ist ja auch so, ist ja auch Bu, theoretisch hat Milliarden Leute umgebracht oder so, ist halt Reincarnation.
Ja, es ist eine gute Seite.
Eben so.
I know he passed away when she was young in our previous lives.
Oh, my dad.
And I guess it's the same this time around.
Oh god, I forgot about him. He's always like, if you bring any guy home, I'll make sure he never comes back again.
Right, I'm glad to hear he's alive and well.
I don't think so. He's a bit overprotective. I don't think he actually means it though.
I'll have to meet them eventually. So I'll make sure I'm ready for anything.
Hehe. And, how are your parents, Michael?
They're doing fine. They live in the suburbs, not far from here, and I go back to visit occasionally.
Oh, neat. Sounds like things are pretty different for both of us this time around. Out of curiosity, are your parents Lady Lee and Lord Antonin, oder sind sie anders?
I don't think the lord and lady is necessary.
Force habit.
But no, they are not my parents this time.
Ja, okay, habe ich schon gedacht irgendwie.
And ever since my memories came back, I've had odd moments of dissociation where my life doesn't feel like it belongs to me.
Oh yeah, that's happened to me a few times too. Some things are the same as before, but a lot's changed. Sometimes memories of my old family come back to me, and I start wishing I could see them again.
Ja, also ist eine andere Familie.
Yeah. Tell me,
Ich mein,
am I any different?
E?
I am, aren't I? I can't possibly be the exact same person I was back then. I have a different family, different values. I was raised in a different environment.
The same could be said of me. I have led a very different life than my previous one. I've read that we are always changing, that we're never exactly the same person we were even a second ago.
Oh?
Philosoph war Michael jetzt. Cells are constantly dying and dividing. Around 10% of the bone tissue in your body is replaced every year. You can hardly be considered the same man I was merely a few years ago. Never mind in an entirely new, different life. A different life.
I guess.
That's just on a
Physiological.
physiological level.
No. Physiological
Level. The mind is the same way. I don't think I feel the same way as a child that I do now. We are, in essence, in a perpetual state of transformation.
Interesting. I still think of you as the same Michel, though.
And are you? All there is to it. While scientifically speaking, we may be constantly changing, we're still able to recognize each other as each other.
Wissenschaftlich ist das nicht letztendlich absolut nicht beweisen.
Komm, Sogar, lass uns lernen. And perhaps that is the nature of the soul. I love the Giselle of a second ago, the Giselle of the present, and the Giselle of every second to come. All is one.
One is all. Me too. I love myself too.
Yeah.
Now that is something the old Michel would never have said.
Could never have said, I imagine.
Jeez, you caught me off guard and now I'm all flustered.
I can refrain in the future if you would prefer.
No. Don't even think about it. Tell me more. I want to hear more.
I see what I can do.
Way to kill the mood, Captain Awkward.
Putting pressure on me like that isn't making this any easier.
You really aren't all that different, are you?
Probably not.
You're pretty much the same. Oh, Himmel. I still sometimes wonder if maybe this is all a dream.
Jetzt, the end. It was all a dream. Michael ist gestorben, es ist nichts passiert.
Das ist alles eine Delusion. I honestly wasn't sure we would ever cross paths. That we would ever have this reunion. I even questioned whether anything I remembered was true. Maybe I was just delusional. No one believes in reincarnation or past lives today, so it was sometimes hard to believe in myself, you know?
It's myself.
Oh.
But still, you came looking.
For as much as I couldn't believe, I wanted to believe 10 times more. That our time together, that the things I felt, that everything that took place in that mansion wasn't just my delusion. And I'm so glad I did.
As am I. I felt much the same way. I thought I was confused, my mind playing tricks on me. But as time passed and the fog slowly cleared, I felt a strange certainty that I would find you if I went there. I'm so glad.
Hey, I wonder what everyone else is up to.
Everyone else?
I mean, we're here, so it wouldn't be that strange if everyone else that was trapped in the mansion were too. On my way to go see you that day, I actually ran into someone who we might have known.
Oh?
A man with wavy hair lost his head in the wind, and I picked it up for him.
Mm-hmm.
When he saw me, he asked me if we had met before. And the way he talked, it sounded like he was looking for someone.
Huh?
Do you want to maybe see if we can find them?
And do what?
I don't know. Have a class reunion?
A 1,000-year reunion would be quite an unusual event. I wouldn't mind seeing them, although I don't think we should go out of our way looking. They have their own lives now, much like we ours. We're free from the shackles that once bound us, and we should continue to be free to walk our own path.
Yeah, you're right. Though I do kind of hope we run into each other sometime.
If we do, that simply means we were traveling intersecting paths.
I like the sound of that. The hand of fate guides us.
Indeed. Though to tell you the truth, until recently I didn't believe in fate or miracles or souls, anything that couldn't be demonstrated by science.
Oh, you didn't? Well, I guess that's normal in this day and age.
But now that I've experienced it for myself, I can no longer no longer not to believe.
Hehe. It would be hard not to. Michael?
I know I just said we shouldn't go out of our way to look for anyone, but there's one person I would like to find, Morgana.
Oh, I know, your brothers.
I said one person, though I would like to see them too. I was referring to her. I promised her that when we met again we would be friends.
I'd like that too. To see her again, to be friends, and to put a smile on her face. Well, I think we've done enough relaxing to last all week. What's next on the schedule? I mean, I wouldn't mind staying here all day if that's what you want.
I was thinking we could head into town, maybe do some window shopping.
Sounds like a plan. Hehehe.
Well, was there something funny about that?
Just who would have thought they would come when you would suggest we would go out on the town together?
I wasn't hauled up in there because I wanted to be. If things were different, I would have had no problem going outside.
You say so, Michael. Oh, speaking of books, have you ever thought about writing anything, Michael?
But write a novel? Why would I?
We've had some rather unique experiences, and I thought maybe they might make a good book. The House Fata Morgana.
First of all, I have the writing ability of a 7th grader.
Oh, that's surprising.
Do I look like the writing type?
You're smart. It seems like something you'd be good at.
I would probably be a much better conversationalist if I were any good with words.
I wasn't actually sure if you realized how bad you were at that.
I can assure you, I'm well aware.
But you know, being able to express yourself verbally and on paper are two completely different skill sets. It may take you an hour to come up with exactly the right words to use, but writing doesn't have a time limit.
Regardless, I don't think I could write about that. How about you? I suspect you might be the better fit for the job.
What? Me? I don't think I make a very good writer either. And this is going to sound silly coming from me, as the one who suggested it, but I think it might be best to keep our memories to ourselves.
Ah,
Putting something so personal, so special like that out there for all the world to see kind of makes it lose a little bit of that magic, you know?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And so much of those experiences I could never put into words, no matter what I thought of my writing ability. Nor am I interested in putting them on display. They're precious in part because they're our experiences, and I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like we're in agreement, so next topic. We should buy something while we're here. Then we can sit shoulder to shoulder on the sofa and read together.
I have no objections.
I mean, Dorfin.
However, it might be best to buy separately so we each have something we can enjoy.
One book, one couch. A trip down memory lane.
Pardon?
Remember that time in Door 5? Remember the time we sat by the fireplace together, reading from the same book? Was denn? Ich bring dich in Episode 3 wirklich um. You were so stiff and cold. That was before we had fallen in love even. But that was right about the time we started getting closer. Or do you not
course I do not. Yeah, of course I do. Clan trope. I remember the. I don't remember. I remember the day crystal clear. I heated up some awful wine on the fire. Then we made ourselves nice and warm and read a book of adventure stories. As I recall, I was not yet especially kind to you at that point in time. Although, I still consider it a happy memory.
In that case, how about we look for something nice and old to spark some memories of those more of those memories?
Yes, let's.
Can't believe the sun's already set. Why can't there be more time in the day? Echt so, warum ist der Tag so kurz?
Ja, dann würde ich mir auch so verfucksack.
Man will mir echt gern die Hyperbolic Time Chamber von Dragon Ball haben.
Your parents will probably be worried if you're out much longer.
Let's go, die Version mag ich mehr mit dem Song.
Yeah, let me walk you to the station. Jetzt ist Giselle abgestoppt. Giselle, the bad
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after.
Give me 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3. Komm zurück. That's her phone. I presume she's calling home.
Hey mom. I'm out with a couple of friends.
Lüge? Ja, Lüge.
Yeah. And you'll never guess what happened. We ran into a few girls I haven't seen since high school. We're going to be staying the night at one of their houses so we can catch up. I'll be back sometime soon.
Tomorrow.
Yep, I've got everything. See you.
The shot of tomorrow.
What have you said?
Sometime soon.
Oh, sorry, sometime tomorrow. Well, you heard me.
Are you sure about this? And do you lie to your mother like that all the time?
I just haven't told her I have a boyfriend yet, and I don't have time to have that conversation with her tonight. Unless you don't want there to be at tonight.
I didn't think you were the lying type.
Can be a bad girl when I feel like it. She believed me without a second thought because I'm normally so well behaved. I've never given her a reason not to trust me.
Manipulated. And are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Would you rather I go home?
Yes.
Get the hell out of here.
I never said that, but I thought it. It's just we have plenty of time ahead of us. There's no need to rush anything.
I tried to hide it. I've probably not done the best job of it, but I've been over the moon all day today. And who wouldn't be? I finally reunited with the man I spent an eternity waiting for. And today's the first day I get to spend any real time with him. It might seem like we have all the time in the world, but you never know what might be waiting around the corner.
Ja,
Doch nicht happily ever after. Doch nicht happily ever after.
Ja eben, mein Messer sticht sie ab.
Stehst du?
Die ist schon im Mund weg.
We've both experienced that reality firsthand. Were you not as excited as me, Michael? Have I been getting myself worked up over this all by myself like an idiot? Was I alone in thinking that this would be the most important day of my life?
No, of course not. When I saw you last week, the last thing I wanted to do was let you go home. I wanted to carry you back with me right then and there. But I didn't want to put you in a position where I was forcing you to uproot your own life, possibly getting in the way of your education.
If any time called for a little pushiness, that was it. Yes, that was just an ordinary date. This was just ordinary. But it's a miracle it ever happened.
I'm sorry. I want to spend as much time with you as I can, Giselle. Will you stay with me?
Hey, absolutely. Oh, and there's another thing that changed about you, Michael. You learned some basic social skills like reading between the lines.
You act like I wouldn't have been able to figure out what you wanted me to say back then. Okay, you're right, I probably wouldn't have.
I didn't think you'd concede that one.
Ahaha. Anyway, what now? Should we find a restaurant and have supper?
Remember what I said about being pushy? Now's the time.
What? Meaning?
You're going to make me spell it out for you? I want you to,
Two?
take me to your...
Oh, of course. I would love to take you back to my... Crap. Stimmt.
Hat er gesagt.
Back to my crap. Ja, weil es nicht aufgeräumt ist, hat er gesagt. Back to my crap.
Yeah.
It's still a complete mess. But if I bring her to a hotel, it looked like that's all I'm in it for. I just need to ask you to wait for a little to buy me enough time to at least make it look like a tornado didn't just pass through.
Michael? Oh, let me guess. Your place isn't presentable.
Well, I might be putting it lightly.
How many naughty posters do you have?
Not a one.
What about blow-up dolls?
Even fewer. What do you think I am?
You don't need to hide anything from me, Michael.
A troll.
No matter how strange your fetishes are, I promise I won't judge you. I love the old Michel and I love the new Michel, all as one.
I did not expect my declaration of love in the park to be turned around on me quite like this. Declaration of war.
Yeah,
That's what?
nicht Declaration of War, Declaration of Love.
I swear there's nothing weird about my place. I've just been so busy with work lately I haven't had the chance to clean, so it's a bit of a wreck.
Oh, psh. Well, if that's all it is, I gladly help you make it sparkle.
No, I'm not bringing you over to have you clean for me.
Yeah, die Maid, back in action.
Yeah. Please, give me maybe 30 minutes, you can...
Nope.
What?
I'm not spending 30 minutes, even 30 seconds away from you just because your place is a little messy.
It won't be long, I swear.
No, that doesn't mean not long, it means no. I lied to my mom so I could have this time with you. And think about it, wouldn't it be better for both of us if I could see you as you are, not how you want to look for me? To help pave the way for our future.
It's going to have me have fun for the rest of my life, isn't she?
Yes. Off we go then. First some groceries, then back to your place.
Oh, off we go.
And here I said I wouldn't judge you, but I don't think I can keep that promise.
What did I tell you?
Alright, time to roll up our sleeves and make this place shine. Oh, that kind of reminds me of 1,000 years ago. Here's hoping I don't suffocate in a cloud of dust this time. See? It didn't take too long between the two of us.
I apologize for making it take any of your time.
Oh, don't be, really. I'm mostly glad it didn't turn out to be a bunch of gross, rotting food. Swarming with bugs would be a bridge too far, I think. And I can tell you've been busy from all the thick books and stacks of papers.
Naruto? Es ist so dumm, dass er nicht seine scheiß Schilderfinger benutzt, wie? Ja. Film reference manuals or document stacks are a rarity. I try to keep as much of it digitally as I can, but a lot of these papers and reports aren't available in any other format.
You're a system engineer, was it?
That's right. I was working at the company until a few years back, but I've been keeping steady work as a contractor lately.
Wow.
place.
I'm amazed. The Michel I knew would cower at the sound of the word work and could hardly have survived for 3 days on his own. You know, before I found you, I assumed you'd be a noble like last time.
So you assumed I was a helpless shut-in.
And boy, am I glad you didn't turn out to be King Neat again.
I'm glad to have not disappointed you.
I also kind of suspected you would end up making video games.
I hardly even play games. Ich müsste mal Fata Morgana spielen.
Hm.
What gave you that idea?
Und Force Unleashed. I'm not sure. Visions of a parallel universe, perhaps?
I müsste Schachmeister werden. I'm not even going to ask. What about you? Do you have a dream job, Peter?
I want to open a shop. Maybe it's because I came from a merchant family in my last life, but I've always been interested in running some kind of store. I'm even majoring in economics.
Huh. I like that idea.
If I do manage to get something up and running, I hope I'll help out. I hope you'll help out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do anything I can if it leads to a brighter future for you. I would even kill.
Okay, well, I'm going to borrow your kitchen for a bit.
Is there anything I can help with? You made lunch too, so I'd feel awful doing nothing.
Last I checked, you and cooking were a dangerous mix.
I'd like to think my taste buds are a little more refined this time around.
Hopefully. In that case, I think I'll help you chop the veggies. But I'm the one who puts everything together, okay?
Doesn't believe me.
Naja, I'm stuffed.
Es ist fett geworden.
Ja.
It was wonderful, thank you. Ich kotze, sagt sie auch. Watching you work is like watching someone perform magic.
Was I doing something funny you didn't tell me about?
No, that's not what I meant. Just the way you managed to make everything so perfect without even looking at the recipe. 1000 Jahre als maid.
Well, cooking is kind of a hobby of mine. But I lost a bit of preparation time to cleaning, so I couldn't make everything I wanted to. Next time, I'll make you something real fancy though.
Like a roast chicken?
Let's save that one for Christmas.
I don't think when we have it makes the sight of just the two of us sitting around a large roast chicken any less ludicrous, though. Oh yes, shall we open the wine now?
Gasp. So you only brought me home so you can get me drunk and have your way with me? I'm just kidding.
Only consensually.
Wow.
I'm joking. Let's have some wine, shall we?
Never said I wasn't okay with it.
Oh, this is still a ways out, but I thought I would mention I'm going to be moving sometime next year.
Oh? This is a perfectly fine apartment.
I mentioned my parents lived in the suburbs a little ways from here, right? Well, they're planning to buy a new house soon, so I'll be taking over their old place. No point in letting it sit unused, I figure.
Wow. Is your family rich then?
Not extravagantly wealthy or anything, but reasonably well off.
Looks like nobility runs in your blood after all.
That's the literal definition, yes, but I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, it's bigger than here. So I was hoping you could come join me once things settle down at school.
You're asking me to move in with you?
I am.
Hey, absolutely. I'd love to. In fact, I was planning to start bringing stuff over here soon anyway. I didn't think you'd be the one to ask me.
I figure it doesn't hurt to be pushy every now and then.
Oh, I'm so excited. Let me know when you have a date. I'll help with the move.
Certainly. I'm quite looking forward to it as well.
Thank you for letting me use your shower, Michel. And your clothes.
No problem. Although they are rather big on you. If a little tight around the chest.
My heart's kind of starting to race now. In a different house, wearing different clothes with a different smell.
Smell, I'm pretty sure that's clean. Should I get you something else? Ja, das ist immer so, wenn man in einem Haus ist, riecht es anders.
No, they don't smell. They smell like you, which makes me smile. Oh god, what am I saying?
Oh, I forgot to mention. I only have one bed.
The perfect number.
Well then, bed this way.
After you. Hey Michel, are you nervous?
Not at all. We've slept together before, in the past.
Oh yeah, I suppose we have. But this time feels different. My heart's pounding like crazy.
I take it back, I'm nervous too.
Hey, can we hold hands?
Sure.
Hey, I want you to know I'm the happiest girl in the world right now. So happy I'm scared I'll wake up and it will all be a dream. Or tomorrow will come and it'll be torn away from me.
I thought I was supposed to be the very word. And you the eternal optimist.
Normally,
You have nothing to fear. I will never let go of this hand again.
be in the mansion.
Yeah, you mustn't let go of my hand or something.
No vanishing on me or pushing me away or anything like that, okay?
I promise. Let's make this happiness into something that lasts forever. You and me together.
No getting bored of me once I'm over the hill either.
I would never. Besides, I'll be making it there well ahead of you.
Hehe, I expect you to grow up to be the classiest 40-something in town, and don't you forget it.
I try not to disappoint you.
Hey Michel, I love you. More than anything in the world. Thank you so much for finding me in this life.
And thank you for waiting so long and never giving up. Both in this life and the last. Giselle, I love you too.
Good night, Michel.
You birds. Yo!
Wake up.
Das ist wie in der 5.
Wake up, Michel.
Mit den Birds, genau so. So bright, I thought I shut the curtains.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Giselle, good morning.
Wait, forget that. Do over. Good morning, master.
Yeah.
I hope you slept well. Hey.
Haha. I can say without a doubt, I have never slept better, nor awoken to a more pleasant sight in my entire life. The end? And so the happy ending continues on. Ich hasse es, wenn sowas so geschrieben ist. Aber sehr schön.
Oh, es geht weg.
Genau.
Well,
Mein Gott, ist es jetzt so timesgemäßig?
das ist die Schwester von Giselle.
Ja, ich sag jetzt Kind von denen. Also.
Oh. I believe I'm on the second floor.
Oder sind wir jetzt Morgana? Wir wollen auch eine Morgana treffen. Ne?
Yes, there it is. But I need my key to get in. The landlord should be able to help me with that. He lives upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. Oder ist das jetzt, soll das Ding sein? Diese, oh my, why, hello there.
General Kenobi.
Are you our new neighbor? Yes, I moved in today. Were you not told where to find your key? It was a rather sudden move, so perhaps it was missed in the confusion. Oh, is that so? Well, your keys were here, darling. On the back of your Mailbox door. Hat Ding immer Darling gesagt?
Ja, Morgana hat immer so my dear gesagt.
Mein Dear hat sie gesagt, nicht Darling.
Ja, die Maid hat es dann übernommen.
Okay.
Nicht wieder.
Here you are. Thank you. You don't smile much, do you, darling? Achso, soll das Morgana sein, wie du gesagt hast?
Ich weiß nicht, mal schauen.
Das wird sie machen, I guess. Vor allem, es ist so ein bisschen wie Ende Backstage, ist auch so wie Morgana, wie das Kind so von Giselle und Michel, wie sie so dastehen und sie in der Mitte so,
So, ja.
weißt du, der Shot. Also Vibes gegeben, okay.
Ja, Girl ist, denke ich, Morgana, die Middle-aged Woman ist halt so eine Woman.
I've never been very good at it. Practice makes perfect. Kennst du das?
Ja, ich kann die Middle-aged Woman lesen.
No. Oder nee, ich lese weiter.
Ja, okay.
Thank you for your assistance. And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Good day. See you in a kurz. Oh, why? Thank you too, darling. Well, I should go. Before you go, make sure to stop by and say hi to the landlord.
Ich wollte sagen, ist Landlord maybe Michel? Aber
I assumed you were. Oh, heavens no. I live on the 3rd floor. The landlord one level up on the very top floor. My apologies for the confusion. It's the weekend, so he should be home. He recently took over for his parents, and my oh my, he is the prettiest young man I have ever seen.
es ist safe Michel.
So, yes,
Weil die Eltern sind ja von da weg.
so the landlord, rent.
You get your way, you fix this damn toys, Morgana dann zu Michel.
I'm not sure how a man would take so being called pretty, but I'll be darned if there's a better word to describe him. If I were another 30 years younger, I might have tried to go after him myself. You can't be, what, 15, 16 years old? Still in high school and already living on your own. Moving fast, darling. Are your parents? I am. I have a lot to unpack, so I really should get going. Oh dear, so sorry for keeping you. If you need anything, just give me a shout, okay?
Help me back.
Or the landlord. I'm sure he'll be happy to help you too. It was a pleasure meeting you, darling. You too, man. Man.
So.
She's a bit overwhelmed. I hope the landlord isn't quite so boisterous. She said he was a pretty young man. Well, I should at least say hello. I can leave my bags inside and unpack when I'm done. Oh, a butterfly.
Ja,
How did you get in here?
Butterfly.
It's moving kind of sluggishly. Don't worry. I'll get you back outside where you belong. Take care.
Die steht die Treppen.
This is the place. I'm not looking forward to this. Too many new people in one day. Coming. It'll be just a second. A woman's voice? But the landlord's a man, isn't he? Maybe his sister, wife?
I get it.
Wait, that voice.
Oh mein Gott, es ist Michel.
It's probably the new girl. We should both go out and greet her.
Oh, jetzt ein geiles CG. Yep, you are right. It's our new neighbor. It's a pleasure to have you. And yo,
Cool.
yo. Guck mal, geil das aussieht, Alter, Freunde. Was kann man eigentlich anderes sagen außer der Bräune, wenn man mal ganz ehrlich ist?
Die Line noch. We meet again. Sagst du.
Nee, ja, sag ich. And we meet again. So, das war's, oder?
Yes.
See you again.
Cool. A glimpse of joy. Completed happy ever after.
Wir können noch, wenn du willst, Hier einmal kurz die anderen Sachen auswählen.
Wir sind immer nur gut.
Das sind ja nur 4 andere.
Ja.
Also,
Von oben nach unten. Oder?
ja, kaum. Lass mal Nordic, weil
Ja,
jeder sagt selbst was Lustiges sagen.
Ja.
Okay. How about this one?
What?
Huh?
Do you really want to see that one?
Yes, it sounds like an interesting romance.
Busty Made Paradise Lost.
Excuse me? I accidentally pointed to the 18 plus movie next to it. No, that wasn't the one I wanted to.
Right.
Simply. Oh, thank goodness, I meant the.
Let's do it. Let's watch Busty Made Paradise.
No way, Digga. Let's. What?
I know how hard it must have been for you to work up the courage to ask. I'm not going to trample on your efforts, mister.
Wait. What?
It'll be a little awkward, but I tried to deal with it.
Whoa, stop, I didn't.
You're a boy and you didn't have movies like this in your previous life. I totally understand why you'd want to watch it.
In our previous life. No, please stop. I swear that wasn't the one I was pointing to. Besides, I'm not a boy. I'm a 27-year-old man, and I've lived in this era long enough to know there's plenty more where this came from. But that's not the point.
Oh, no need to be bashful, Michel.
That smile is scaring the hell out of me. You miss your mate wieder.
No, come on, let's get going. Excuse me, I'd like 2 tickets for Busty Made Paradise.
No, you don't! Why are they even showing this in a damn theater? Ja, hab ich's echt gewatcht.
Yeah. Are you alright, Michel?
I live.
Startled me when you ran out of the theater. And then I find you on the ground outside, lying in a puddle of your own nosebleed. Den Anime, no way, haben den Anime Klassiker gemacht. You should get some rest. There's a bench right there.
Was ist das eigentlich für so dumme Scheiße?
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, weil das wie ist entstanden.
Ich hatte so, keine Ahnung, das kannte aber Julie Bell, so aus Spaß gehabt, was sich so als Kind gedacht hat. Hatte ich irgendwie das so kam, das Blut wird halt so warm, so, weil die so erregt sind und so.
Ja.
Und dann steigt so in den Kopf und dann schießt halt auf den Arzt oder so.
Ja, wahrscheinlich ist auch der Gedanke irgendwie. Irgendein Mangaka vor 100 Jahren so.
Ja, I'm sorry about everything. Das ist so krass, dass es einfach bei Muroshi so als Waffe benutzt wird gegen den Unsichtbaren, ne?
Ja, wir müssten mal recherchieren, wer das erfunden hat.
Ja, einmal trocken.
I had fun watching your face turn every color of the rainbow, so don't worry about anything.
How am I supposed to not worry? It was my job to plan out this date and I've gone and made a total disaster out of it.
And it was a very bold film. What you saw of it at least. I've never seen one of those kinds of movies before.
I'm not sure what I'd even say if you watch them regularly.
Do you watch them very often, Michael?
What?
I mean, most guys do, right?
Well...
Don't be afraid to tell me. I'm very open-minded. I won't be upset even if you watch them every day.
I see.
Although, now that you have me, I kind of don't really like the idea of you looking at other women like that. I'm kidding. Forget I said anything.
Sure. Warum ist immer jetzt so eine Pause nach dem Wärmedrücken, ne?
No. That nosebleed's still going though.
Huh? Shut up. And whose fault is that?
Oh, thank goodness, it stopped.
Thanks something.
I was getting ready to call an ambulance if it went on much longer.
would make a great punchline to the train wreck of first date.
Well, now that you're feeling better, what's next on the schedule?
Okay, das ist genau gleich.
Lunchtime, maybe?
Jo, nee, es ist anders. Ah, nee.
Aus. Ich glaube, jetzt gleich gehen wir weiter.
Nein, das ist nicht. Nein, das ist nicht mehr gleich. Letztes Mal sind wir zu der Library gegangen.
Ja.
I was thinking we could go to a cafe nearby and relax. Or maybe a park. The weather is quite nice.
Zu Park dann gegangen.
Ach so, Bro. Manche, lass uns nie so Spaß haben. Egal, ja, dann lass nochmal. Ja,
Und
halt
Action und Horror und.
Was gibt's noch? Animated? Ich denke, das war Animated letztes.
Ja.
Okay, Action. How about this one? Oh, kurz. Yes. How about this one?
Oh, I've heard this movie is non-stop action from start to finish.
Oh, wow.
People can't get enough of it. They're coming back to see it again and again. I'm excited to see what all the fuss is about.
Are you a big fan of action movies?
I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but I watch them from time to time. If one's showing on TV, I won't change the channel, so I've probably seen most of the big names at least.
Apropos so Big Action und so. Ich hatte random nachgeschaut, ich hatte mal ChatGPT gefragt, Grog,
Ja.
was hat Tomokatsuki alles gesprochen?
Ja.
Und er hat mir so aufgezählt und ich bin dann so Games gegangen und dann so TV und so.
Steht es nicht alles auf meine Liste, oder meinst du?
So, nicht Anime, auch so. Und weißt du, was er für einen Legendary Film gesprochen hat? Einen Villain, einen legendären Real-Life-Villain, den man kennt.
Joker.
Ja.
Echt?
Ja.
Ich dachte mir, weil er so die Range hat halt.
Ja, und das muss man eigentlich.
Aber welchen Joker? Vom
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight? Oh, geil. Müsste man eigentlich mal sich geben. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie man das finden kann, aber.
Ja, ich weiß, das stand auch so, vielleicht, ja, kaum. Crazy.
Stell dir vor, er spricht so ein Avatar.
Boah.
Auf Japanisch. Ich habe so einen Clip
Er
gesehen, da.
spricht Katakuri, ja.
Was? Er ist Katakuri aus One Piece.
Ja?
Was? Er hat ja krasse Range, merke ich jetzt gar nicht. Finde ich. Oder hab ich gerade knapp falsch
Ich habe
im Kopf?
seine Stimme gerade gar nicht mehr im Kopf.
Okay.
Katakuri.
Ich würde sagen, dass. Ich hab's vergessen.
Well, I'm glad to hear you don't hate them.
Ja, das so, ich habe mal so einen Clip von Avatar auf Japanisch gesehen, da war so. Kotoro!
Oh. Yeah, Airo. Women don't tend to be very fond of action movies.
No, Michel, that's just being sexist. Girls don't only watch mushy romance movies, you know. Anyone can enjoy any kind of movie. Action, mystery, suspense, horror. Your gender doesn't determine your tastes.
You're right, I apologize. I can think of one blonde-haired Italian woman with a particular taste for guns and sharp objects who makes a perfect contact example. Marie.
What about you? Are you a big action movie buff? Ich würde sagen, mein Lieblingsgenre ist so. Ich glaube echt so Mystery oder so. Maybe so Drama oder
Thriller.
Adventure auch, aber es muss so. Thriller?
Thriller, Mystery, Action, Fantasy.
Stimmt, Fantasy auch, ja.
Ja, und in Fantasy ist meistens auch Adventure.
Aber ich mag auch so Science Fiction, so Blade Runner.
Ja, die finde ich meistens nicht so
Nicht
crazy.
so. Oder.
Also, das mein Lieblingsstar
Oder-
wird wahrscheinlich Cyberpunk.
Wer ist dieser Film nochmal? Random Beispiel. Minority Report ist so Mystery, Sci-Fi, Action, Thriller, so. Es ist so.
Ja, es war halt cool, weil halt Tom Cruise dabei
Ja,
war.
aber-
Ich,
So gute Story.
ja, aber dieses
Mystery.
ich feiere so Sci-Fi nicht so crazy.
Verstehe.
Es ist mal was
Okay.
anderes so.
Aber Dune zum Beispiel, richtig geil. Ist auch so
Ist
Sci-Fi.
das Sci-Fi?
Ja.
Für mich ist es irgendwie nicht das typische Sci-Fi, was ich im Kopf habe.
Okay, es ist halt so episches, aber es ist halt so Science Fiction, weißt du was?
Ja, aber
so,
Sci-Fi habe ich eher so im Kopf, es ist so zukünftige
Technik.
Technologie
eben,
mäßig.
Dune ist ja auch weit in der Zukunft. Das ist
Ja,
schon-
aber es ist so
Ja. Wie hast du Dune so im Kopf im Genre?
kaum so Action und Journey oder so. Kann man
So
Journey sowas
Abenteuer.
gibt? Ein Journey von halt.
So episch. Ja.
Egal. I enjoyed them, yes.
That's a surprise. I assumed you'd be more into literary or mystery stuff.
Is that how I come off?
That's how I imagined you.
It's always satisfying to watch a strong character in action.
True. Hier Tom Cruise bald im Kino.
And sometimes I wish I could be like them.
So what you're saying is you want to be all big and beefy. Yes, workout.
I never
Michel workout arc.
deny that. Anyway, I wouldn't call myself an action movie buff. I enjoy watching them, but not any more than your average guy. And there are some kinds I have trouble with.
Such as?
Anything involving Crusaders. Was das Crusaders?
Ich glaube, damit ist so gemeint. So Kreuzritter?
So wegen seinem Bruder, probably.
I guess, oder irgendwas wahrscheinlich.
Ja. Oh, knackst du ja.
Kreuzritter, ja. Apostel, glaubst du?
Ja.
Das muss ich auch dran denken, so Crusaders, so heißt irgendein Indiana Jones Film, die waren auch voll geil.
Ja, die habe ich gar nicht im Kopf. So
ja,
mit Shrek.
auch, was du auch fährst, eine Back to the Future Trilogie.
Ja, Back to the Future Trilogy. Das ist so. Aber das sind ja so drei verschiedene
Nee, es
Formen.
ist so.
Gold.
Ich würde sagen, das ist so. Wird es ja auch Sci-Fi?
Ja, das ist
aber
der
auch so
Anteil.
Comedy-mäßig und deine Lieblingstrilogie, ne? Und auch eine meiner oder könnte auch die Lieblings sein, ist Pirates Trilogie. Das ist so Fantasy, Action, I don't know.
Mit einem Hauch.
Yeah, auch Schicksal. Yeah, not many people our age can claim to be traumatized by history.
I can still watch the movies. I'm just not particularly fond of them, so don't worry about it too much. Alright, well, I'll go get the tickets. I won't be too long.
I'm coming with you, and I'd like at least to pay for.
No, please allow me, if you would.
Bin gespannt, was sie bei Animated sagen.
Hm.
Oh, okay. I thank you.
Ja, wahrscheinlich sind die so, oh mein
Ah, ja,
Gott,
es gibt
Digga.
auch Horror, ne? Als Genre. That was amazing! Okay, also das hat sie am meisten gefühlt anscheinend.
Lace.
Cars zooming through the desert. Warum schaut sie aber so?
Ja.
Tut sie gerade so, oder? Cars zooming through the desert. Non-stop explosions. Badass ladies. A flame-throwing guitar.
Was?
I have a Need for Speed right now.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed Film?
Whoa. Slow down, Giselle. It was an impressive movie, I'll give you that, but what are you about to do?
I'm buying a motorcycle.
Do you even have a license?
Who needs one when you can feel the speed?
Das ist echt Need for Speed Movie gewesen mit dem Motorrad, oder was?
Yeah, I guess.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Fine. Then I get the guitar and have it customized.
You're going to hurt someone else.
Can I at least get my head shaved?
What? Please, for the love of God. Nah. Ha. Finally, you've settled down.
Das hat sie richtig gefühlt. Sorry, I'm okay now. The movie just ducks its claws so deep into me, I couldn't get them out even if after it was over. What a terrifying film.
I'm more terrified by what it turned you into. For a moment, I was sure you were actually going to shave your head.
I can be influenced pretty easily by movies and stuff. But don't think I get like that after every action movie.
Aber du weißt, you'd never watch one again if you did.
Das war echt so. Das wird so sein, auch wenn wir den Mission Impossible Film schauen und dann aus dem Kino rausgehen, dann sind wir so. Dann gehen raus als Ethan Hunt. Literally him.
Er muss auch einen Helikopter
Yeah.
fliegen. Ich weiß nicht, was er noch gemacht hat.
So crazy. Don't you worry though. I'm back to my calm and tranquil self now.
I question whether those words are ever appropriate to describe you, but nonetheless, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. I don't think I've ever seen such an exhausting movie before. I feel like I spent 2 solid hours sprinting.
So what's next on the agenda?
Ja, das ist immer dann, oder?
A wrestling show perhaps?
So
Das
much
war
for
neu, oder?
Hä?
Mit der Wrestling Show hast du nicht erwähnt.
Nee, aber so much for having Countdown. Also es ist immer dann das nächste und dann sagst du, ja, let's go to the
Aha.
I was thinking we could go to a cabin ever and relax, or maybe a park. Ja, das quite nice and like see a park.
Das ist gut. Okay.
Hier noch 2.
Horror und Animated.
Horror. How about this one?
Fuck. That looks pretty scary. I hope there aren't too many jump scares.
Digga, Jumpscares. Jumpscares sind langweilig, Digga.
Ja, das ist so cheap.
Das ist so für so Horror-Movie, wo einfach so Jumpscares ist alright, I guess. Aber für so einen richtig guten Horror-Movie, wo du Angst haben sollst, da brauchst du ja was wie
Die Stimme
Spoiler
und der Ton.
für Dave Filoni-Film, Get Out.
Der Filoni.
Jetzt nicht so?
Der Filoni ist der von Cloverwoods.
Digga, wie hieß der nochmal?
Don Peely.
John Peely-Film, ups, Freunde. Get Out. Digga, da waren nicht so viele Jumpscares, ich glaube so 1, 2, ich weiß nicht
Ja,
mehr.
ein paar.
Es hatte so ein creepy Vibe, Digga.
Ja.
Das war so geil, Alter.
Mhm.
If you're not a fan of horror, we can see something else.
Eben, ich dachte, ich wäre nicht so Fan von Horrorfilmen, aber vielleicht habe ich auch nicht so gute gesehen, I guess, weil Get Out war geil. Und Hereditary war auch gut. Aber Get Out, pretty nicer. Oh no, I'm fine with the movie. I'm curious how it'll turn out, even if it does look creepy.
Ich bin halbprozentig im Film.
Look at how much they packed into the poster. It makes you want to know how all the pieces come together.
That's precisely why I chose this one, in fact. This part in particular, with the mansion draped in fog.
Or in the mansion. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Okay, also die Memories sind halt so nicht 100% da, ne, aus der Vergangenheit.
The similarity is probably coincidental.
Oh, and did you read the tagline? Death shall befall all you who set foot in this house.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Like you said, it's probably a coincidence. That said, I'm even more interested in seeing it now, but for other reasons.
Indeed. Alright, well, I'll go get the tickets. I won't be too long, it's immer die gleiche Text, oder? I'm coming with you, I did to pay for. And please allow me if you would. Okay. Well, check. Oops. Oh my god! That scared me silly. Part when the maid's face appeared out of nowhere in the hall about made me jump out of my seat. Same here. And it turns out she's the real heroine. Ooh, holy wow, that was something. I might cry again just thinking about that ending.
Kommt bekannt vor.
In nur 2 Stunden haben sie alles reingepackt, Digga. Puh, das ist rushed as fuck.
Ja, I guess nur die Main Story oder so. I have to say, that wasn't scary at all.
No, not really. Felt like I knew everything that was going to happen. Hier gab es vielleicht einer, der auch aus der Menschen war, das so gemacht hat.
Er hat den Film gedreht. Surely it's just a coincidence, right?
Ich sag, es war Morgana. Ja, ich sag, es war Morgana, aber die ist auch jetzt schon so alleine am Leben irgendwie, ne? Mit 16 oder sowas. Die ist jetzt schon so erfolgreicher Filmdreher. I called it. Probably it wasn't exactly the same. There are hundreds of horror movies set in old mansions.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah, I need to remember to look up the movie stuff. It's a long shot, but maybe someone we know was involved.
Yeah, you know that. Though even setting that aside, it wasn't a particularly scary movie. I don't think movies about ghosts will ever be able to scare me.
Oh, and why is that?
Because I kind of know what it's like, maybe.
So truly wise a ghost.
Yeah.
Good point.
I feel like I would be more sad for them than scared, honestly. There's a lot more than to this remembering your past life thing than I expected.
I'll say.
Anyway, what's next on the schedule?
Ja, okay.
It's animated.
Doch, Freunde, machen wir noch das als allerletztes und das war's dann mit dieser Episode. Die ist auch ein bisschen animated. Mal schauen. War die jetzt so ein Peak-Film oder was kam die jetzt? How about this one?
Oh, an animated movie? Oh, just look at them. They're all so small and adorable. So ein Ghibli-Film? This poster makes it look like a children's movie, though.
Ja, am Ende, da ist der Horror, sag ich jetzt. Das ist so richtig gruesome. I thought it would be nice to see something easygoing and relaxing. Ich sag, es ist richtig gruesome, so. Poster und dann so hinter ist es crazy.
Ja, das ist wie so ein Ghibli.
So wie bei Man Abyss.
Wie so ein Ghibli-Film. Ach so, oh, das kann auch sein, so. Poster von Man Abyss, oh, so süße Anime, so.
Irgendwas Sekunden.
Dachte. Oh yeah, starting off the day with something heavy doesn't seem wise. This is probably a safe choice then.
100%, den sagen sie die ganze Zeit, ne? Plus they're usually written so others can enjoy them too. Such as parents watching with their kids. Mal schauen.
Stimmt auch. I hope it's good.
Aber, okay, das war gleich. Ich schaue jetzt den Film. Und das
Ich bin
Reaction.
gespannt.
Okay. Haben wir es gecallt?
Oh, die mochten es nicht. Oh. Oh mein Gott, South Park!
Oh mein Gott!
Why did Kenny die so many times?
Oh mein, wir haben Kenny getötet! Why? Indeed, hat das ein Movie?
Ja?
Echt?
Ja?
Hab ich, glaube ich, nie gesehen. Oder doch, vielleicht schon, ich weiß nicht mehr. Junge, spoilern wir jetzt den Movie. Nee, aber da, geil.
Why wasn't it so cute when so gruesome when everyone's so cute and stylized? Ja, das ist so, South Park, so sieht ja so ganz normal aus. So.
Why, indeed?
It was a cartoon. Why was everyone so vulgar? Ja, South Park, da geht halt so rumfluchen und alles.
Why, indeed? Ich frag mich, ob die so auf French geschaut haben, weil die so quasi leben.
So South Park. That was not the calm and relaxing movie I was expecting.
Hab's gecallt oder hab's gecallt?
I have an overwhelming urge to shout, You bastard! Ja, immer wenn Kenny stirbt, ne? Die haben Kenny getötet. Ihr Schweine! Und auf Englisch heißt You bastard. Das glaube ich.
I'm very sorry.
Die haben Peak geschaut, also ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was der Film überhaupt war, aber also, ich bin ziemlich sicher, das gab es. So.
Wir könnten mal das Cover suchen, ne?
The Movie. Ah ja, den Film gab's.
Ja, wann kam er raus? Dann wissen wir, wann es spielen muss auch. Ne?
1999.
Mindestens.
Ja, und das ist das Cover.
Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich den gesehen habe. Boah, ich denke schon, aber.
Ich glaube schon, aber es ist schon lange.
Wie gesagt, ich meine, Soap-Erinnerungen sind echt geliebt. Ich habe doch die World of Warcraft-Folge im Kopf, weil die habe ich mir echt oft angeschaut. So Schweinebärmann, so ein paar andere. Aber sonst an sich echt viel.
Boah, ich habe früher echt oft Soap geguckt, da waren so diese App gab's. Und dann konnte man so alle Folgen schauen. Und da habe ich voll oft so zufällige Folge ausgewählt und so random Folge geschaut. Und ich fand echt, die Prime von South Park war so. Hat auch jemand, glaube ich, mal so ein Video darüber gemacht. Ich fand nicht die ersten paar Staffeln und nicht die ab Staffel 19 oder so, wo sie einmal so versucht haben. So
19? Egal,
es gibt so 25, über 25 oder
egal,
so. Sondern so ab Staffel so 8 oder so bis Staffel so 18 oder so. Das war so 10 Staffel Prime oder so. Und es war echt so krass consistent lustig immer, fand ich. Und es war halt so diese Abstaffel, oder nicht Abstaffel, aber Staffel 19 war, also ich glaube, es war die Staffel, wo sie Es war ja immer so random Folgen alle. Aber Staffel 19 haben sie so eine Storyline gehabt. Also die eine Folge, also nicht episodisch. Aber es war ja geil, dass es episodisch war. Also das ist so eine Serie, wo es nice ist, dass es episodisch ist.
Ja, was ich sagen wollte war, da kann auch vielleicht auch irgendwann mal der Rewatch rein.
Ja. Aber die Spiele haben ja gespielt, die waren auch geil, ne?
Ja,
Du weißt, warum die auch so geil waren, weil die einfach 1:1 aussahen wie die Serie.
Ja, und ich liebe, also ich hab's irgendwie davor, glaube ich, nicht so gekannt, aber Turn-Based Combat kann echt geil sein. Du machst so die Attacke, du machst so den Effekt. Okay. Das ist echt nice.
Ja. Not that you, Michael. At the movie and the characters and whoever wrote it. Ja, die Goats, Trey Parker und der andere Bro. Den haben wir den Namen vergessen.
I wasn't expecting it to be a dark company. Wir müssen mal Gitarre schon. But on Earth was the Ratings Commission's thing.
Ja, ich schau mal, ab wie vielen Jahren ist der Film?
Ja, ich guess, wenn das so drückt, ist er ab 6 oder so. Oder ab 12. Weißt du?
Nee, wahrscheinlich ab 12. Aber eigentlich Software ab 16, glaube ich, oder? Wie sucht man das? Wie heißt das?
Rating Commission.
Altersfreigabe. Hier steht 16, also.
Wie kann man wollte jetzt ab 18 haben, oder was? I guess.
Trey Parker und Matt Stone, so heißen die beiden. Die Goats.
How was that at all appropriate for ages 12 and
Vielleicht
up?
Frankreich ist.
Ja, maybe.
No way, no. Diese no bone knowledge. What a horrible, terrible movie, honestly.
Digga, ich bin Hater, die Filmkünstler.
Though it was, also ganz ehrlich, ich habe keine Ahnung mehr, was in dem Film genau passiert, aber es war voll ja, schau, der sagt selber, es war funny.
Ja. To tell you the truth, I had trouble holding back laughter at points.
Genau. Das ist lustig. I guess a little dark humor isn't bad every once in a while. Ja, schon okay, sie hat doch gehört. It looks like it was based on a TV show too, yeah? So maybe, yeah, so we should get together and watch it sometimes. Kanon, die haben zusammen, ich fand das war die beste Version animated auszuwählen. Sie haben South Park angeschaut zusammen.
30 seconds ago you were saying it was terrible, now you're planning to binge watch?
Yeah, binge watch South Park. I'm not going to binge watch it, silly, and I'm certainly not curious to see how many different ways they can come up with Kenny. Früher war es so, Kenny ist jede Folge gestorben, ne? Bis zur Staffel, weiß ich nicht, 8 oder so. Oder dann erst für Staffel 10.
Das ist so geil, dass er einfach so dann wieder zurückkommt. So.
Weißt du noch, wie es erklärt wurde, mal?
Boah, nein, aber.
Das war so geil.
Irgendwie Dark Humor, das ist halt, ne?
Ja, mit so, da gab es so einen ganzen Arc zu, das war geil.
I feel like I've just gotten a glimpse at Giselle's dark side. Ja, wohl dark side. Force.
Ich glaube, das war mein Lieblingsteil
Ja,
vom ganzen hier Date, dass sie Software-Film geschaut haben. But we can arrange it later.
Ah, nee, es gehört nichts mehr zum Date. Aber halt das ja nochmal gar nicht.
Ja, vom ganzen Happy Life After Guess. What's next on the schedule?
Ja, okay, jetzt kommen wir das Gleiche. Ja, Freunde. Ich würde sagen, mit diesem entspannten, chilligen Soundtrack, Let's Play. Hat echt Spaß gemacht. Am Ende so ein cooles Surprise mit South Park. Echt cool, ehrlich gesagt. Nochmal so ein kleiner Shoutout an South Park von den Machern hier. Vielleicht sind ja auch selber große Fans, wer weiß. Anyways, fettes Let's Play und damit starten wir dann in die nächste Folge rein ins Main Game. Ja, ich kann euch so schon mal sagen, Freunde, es ist schon vorproduziert. Nee, aber die erste Folge sind vorproduziert, danach nicht mehr. Und jetzt, Freunde, ich bin sehr hyped, weil es ist ja so Major Cop und so und Morgana Guest. Ja, Freunde, ich hab Bock einfach. Sehr gespannt. Und dann, wenn wir mit Fata Morgana beide durch sind, Requiem for Innocence, also damit ihr so einen Plan habt, Freunde, kommt dann Star Wars Force Unleashed, da könnt ihr euch auch drauf freuen, der erste Teil und der zweite. Und ja, ich habe da auch echt Bock drauf, weil ich habe echt richtig viel vergessen und ich bin wieder gespannt, wie es nochmal so war und alles. Und dann, Freunde, kommt Persona 5, auf das ich richtig Bock habe. Anyways, Freunde. Ja. Der hat sehr gebockt. Nimmt die Like-Button rein, die Glocke. Und ja, Freunde, wiederschauen und ciao.